Hello, hello, and welcome back to Dream Queen Perla here. Any questions as to what it is that I do, how do I do it, how do I get the songs, etc., etc. People that I work with, channels that I suggest, and people that I'm affiliated with down below in the description. So we are going to drop. What are you dropping, Scorpio? We're going to jump right into Scorpio. Yeah. What I'm sensing for that drop is Scorpios are finally letting go of that fucking ego. Whew, I could drink to that. Anyways, your song is Young, Dumb, and Broke by Cade. You guys are going to correct me anyway, so it's going to be down below. You know, you got it. The verse, I know, I'm like, whoo. I cannot give you everything. You know I wish I could. So with that, I want to say, first of all, Scorpio, what you're thinking that whether you are a Scorpio or your person is a Scorpio as well, you can always reverse the roles. It is not about what a person can give you in the physical sense. It is not about what you can buy me. It's not about what status you have or what status I have. It is about the energetic exchange between two individuals, between two souls. It is about keeping a balance in the spiritual sense, in the emotional sense. So if you are a Scorpio, or if your person is a Scorpio, and they may not seem to have it all put together or all worked out or figured out or whatever it is, just let it go, my love. Money, status, degrees, what you hold physically means nothing. It's just that simple. Okay. God. You know, sometimes I wish people will, eventually everybody will get there, but it is very painful to see hurt people hurt other people on purpose or hold other people back. And I do feel like when it comes to the Scorpio energy, whether it's you or your person, they are trying to break free of that. Unfortunately, they do feel that it's coming from every angle. Work, family, friends, from everyone. Everyone is trying to tell them what is right for them and what is good for them. And some have more willpower than others. And some will allow their soul to push through. And some are just going to give into the ego because it's like, well, you got this and she doesn't. You have this and she doesn't. And you finish this and she doesn't. Or, you know, she has this, like, you know, you don't. Or she has this and you don't. And it's like, it's not about what our physical eyes can see. It is about what our soul is asking us to do. So I guess when it comes to Scorpios, is will the scales balance out? Will you allow your soul to lead you where it's trying to lead you? And will you balance out that connection with your person? Because it's like, for a lot of the Scorpios, you have, whether your person is a Scorpio or whatever, but whomever is within this connection, both parties have had multiple revelations, multiple, how can I put it, clarity as to who your person is and as to who you should be with. So the only person or people holding this connection back are each individual. Whether the DF for still questioning or the DM for still questioning and still continuing to invest his energy in other places. They do dream and kind of plan for a future with you, which is kind of funny because it's like they're making all these plans and making all these things, but they're not even communicating it with you. And it's like knowing that with you, their path is going to go the right way. But then again, I still sense whomever's energy that is. There is another interfering energy, very strong, that has a very strong pull on the divine masculine. And it is a feminine energy. It doesn't have to be another female that they're dating or anything like that, but it is a feminine energy, whether it comes from their family, meaning the females within the circle, like sisters, mothers, grandmothers, aunts, whatever, have a really strong pull as to whom the person should be with. Some of them are going to be able to get out of that. Some of them are going to have a little harder time. Some of the Scorpios person, and when I say that, I feel like the DFs have either decided to move forward in another connection or have already moved forward in another connection. And your person is just kind of sitting there like, why couldn't you just wait for me? And it's like, it's not about waiting. It's about evolving and moving forward. And if your person, or if you have chosen to move forward with another connection at the moment, it is because that is where you have been led to. You are not going to miss out on anything that was promised for you. You are not going to miss out on anything that is yours. It is just a matter of enjoying and living in the moment, living in the present time. So if we stay focusing on what was done to us or what we have done to someone else, or we focus on what we're going to do or what we should do, we're not enjoying the moments, the fleeting moments that are actually here at the moment. And I feel that for the most part, the divine feminines have an understanding of that and are trying to enjoy their life. They're trying to enjoy everything that life brings to them, as to where the divine masculine is still kind of stuck trying to fight off that. Yeah, I feel it too, like the back of my neck right here, that heaviness of like fighting off their thoughts when it comes to the person, not wanting to think, not wanting to revisit, not wanting to even admit that their person is their person, which is kind of like hard, because it's like, sweetie, just move forward. That's what I can say. It's like, just let it be. What happened happened, and it all happened for a reason. It all happened to teach us both, divine masculine and divine feminine, something. And I say we because I do have Scorpio. I am a Venus Scorpio. Let's say that. I hope I'm right. I think it's Venus. Yeah. My Venus is the Scorpio. Or is it my moon? Who knows? I think it's my Venus. Who knows? One of those two is my my Scorpio. I know you'll watch this, so when you watch this, you know who I'm talking to. You're doing my chart. Just let me know which I am. I know. Yeah, I should have another drink, right? No, the Scorpio energy is very heavy. A lot of them are into their... Some of them are tapping into that darker side. Not so much to come out and like sting people, but so much to reevaluate their own things and actually start taking accountabilities for their actions, if that makes any sense. Yeah, there's a lot of hidden things that are surfacing up for them that they need to deal with, that they need to heal, that they need to purge. When it comes to their connection with their divine feminine or divine masculine, again, it really doesn't matter. It's energy we're dealing with. There are three main issues, I want to say, that are not known to the other person, that has really kept this connection from flourishing. Now, what do I mean by that? Those three things do not specifically mean that it has to be other people. It could be things from their childhood that have prevented them. It can be things from, you know, their self, like not knowing themselves. It can be issues with whatever it is. But there are three things that have not been revealed to the other person, whether the DF or the DM, in regards to the person, that has actually hindered their growth within this connection and their growth within themselves. But I feel like your person, whoever it is having a clarity. And at least in regards to two of those things, they're going to make it clear when they communicate with you as to that those things from the past, whether they're childhood or early, like teen years, I feel, was what was holding them back. There's one specific thing out of those three things that is very burdensome, very hard. And I feel that this happened at a young age, and this was something that basically almost crushed their soul and basically almost crushed them. So that is going to take a little longer to surface or for your person to communicate. Your person has whether you're a Scorpio or your person's a Scorpio, whoever it is, the masculine energy or whomever has been dating around just to kind of fill that void, they're finally getting to that point where there's going to be no longer, so the same satisfaction, whether it was temporary or whatever, that they were getting from these other relationships or from these other partners, is no longer going to be there. And the thing is that some of them are going to, there's going to be like kind of like a split. So some are going to internally go within and heal to move towards your person. And others are going to go on a self-destructive mode where, okay, if dating this person didn't work out, dating that person didn't work out, or dating that person didn't work out, I'm just going to be a player. I'm going to screw around with everybody and anything. Being completely honest. So just be mindful of when your person, because it's not if, when your person reaches out, make sure that you yourself are tapped into your higher self to kind of see where your person's soul is at, because you do not want to be meddling with certain energies as we move into 2020, because you don't need those energies around you. And if that is the path that your person is choosing to go down at the moment, then there's really nothing that you can do but set them free and allow them to learn whatever it is that they have to learn for the period of time. Believe it or not, this is going to help with their alignment, with them getting to their higher self. Sometimes certain people need to be broken down to the core, beyond, like literally, in order to get the clarity, in order to want to make a change. And for some of you, that is your person. Regardless of whatever your person says or does, you are always there. Like, you're always in their thoughts, you're always in their heart, whether they are speaking to somebody else, whether they're looking at someone else, when they're looking at someone else, it's like they're constantly comparing them to you. When they're speaking to other people, they're constantly comparing them in their head, even if they're not verbally saying it. When they're having sex with other people, they're comparing those person to you. So do not play yourself thinking that you're not on your person's mind, because you are on their thoughts 24/7. And this might be why some of the DFs are having a hard time shaking it off and having set those boundaries when it comes telepathically between them and their person. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out some cards. I'm going to pull out our current energy card. So between now and the end of the year, I'm going to keep that one for the connection. We're going to pull out one for the Divine Masculine and one for the Divine Feminine within this connection. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse for the Divine Masculine. This is putting the swords down. So this is more for that group that is going to go inward and is going to it feels like red. I feel like I got lipstick all over my face now. I should just go ahead and paint my face red. I don't know. My face feels like flushed. So this is the Divine Masculine wanting to move forward before the end of the year, because with the Age of Wands, he wants to break the silence between you and them, but they're seeing you as this Three of Swords in the reverse. So they know that, not in the reverse, in the upright, sorry. They know that they can't come up with bullshit to you, because if they do, you're going to see right through it and you're going to just kush, sorry, not today. I want to get an advice for those where your DM is going to all right, so this is those that the DMs is choosing to fuck it mentality and just go ahead and screw the entire world. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles. To me, these two cards together represent really not giving not giving a damn what's going on in their life at the moment, because they're seeing their high priestess with the high priestess in the reverse. So they're seeing you and the death together as someone or something that they can't have at the moment because of all the choices that they have made in the past. So with these two cards, it's like, if I can't have her or him, then what is the point? But at the end of the day, what is so beautiful about this is that this is going to bring judgment. Even if they get to that point where, sorry, I just want to get it. Even if they get to that place where they break themselves to the core, it is all going to lead to the 9 of Cups, because eventually they would realize that no matter how much they try to destroy or disconnect from this relationship, this connection, there is none of it, because it is crowned by the Lovers. So either way, whomever is watching, just keep in mind that things may not always be shown to us as to why they're happening at the moment, but they're definitely happening for a reason. That is all that I have for you guys, and I'll see you guys real soon. Oh, I did want to say, for the growth movement that I am doing, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and look at the video. I posted it this morning. It says "Let's Grow" or something. Anyways, I have 3 spots left. I posted it this morning. I already have 6 wonderful souls that are going to be working with me, and I'm super excited. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that video and let me know if it's something that you're interested in. Bye-bye.